atrás, ¿verdad?
No.
The total eclipse is coming, and I'm here to tell you what they're not telling you so you can survive the upcoming eclipse.
All right, well, tell them we're doing it all in one take.
Hi, I'm Dom Doomsday, and the elite globalist scumbags are using the upcoming eclipse as a martial law drill as part of their plan to usher in complete totalitarian control. And also, if you don't have a farmer stand, then you're clearly not taking your prepping seriously enough, or you're Caucasianly impaired. Now, I'm not into fear-mongering, but if you don't listen carefully to me, you are definitely going to die. The feds, FBI, DOJ, and CIA have declared an emergency with the eclipse under the guise that it is an incredibly rare occurrence. However, it is not rare. There have been many eclipses that have occurred in our lifetime. So why are they declaring this one an emergency? Answer: because it's an excuse to assert more restrictions on the control to make them more superstitious, scared, and obedient. They're never going to tell you we're having a drill so we can implement martial law during the upcoming election. They're using the eclipse for cover. Consider this: the elite globalist pond scum are canceling schools, advising you to stock up on food, water, and gas, advising you to have cash on hand in case of internet outages, and telling you to have a communication plan in place with friends and family. But why have they never canceled schools for eclipses before? In prior eclipsical events, schools would use them as learning experiences for kids, but now they just want to turn your kids trans, so they're canceling schools. Why would they be canceling schools if this wasn't a drill? Why did they need to cancel schools for 3 years during the pandemic? Do the math, it don't add up. Now, before you bury your propane, consider this question. Are they really trying to use the eclipse for cover for something else? Well, I'm not saying for certain that they are, but I will say I know for certain that they definitely are. Here's an eclipse fact for you. Eclipses happen every day. It's called nighttime. This upcoming one is just nighttime during the daytime. Here's what you need to know. Since ancient times, satanic cults such as the Aztecs, Illuminati, and British have used superstition to control people. And that's exactly what those same ancient satanic cults are trying to do with our upcoming eclipse. How do I know? Think about this. They tell you not to stare directly into the eclipse. Instead, you have to put on special glasses or else your vision will be harmed. That is the exact same drill they did with masks during COVID, and they also do it with condoms. Pure satanic superstition. And I have proof that it's all a lie, because during our last eclipse, I stared at it for 45 minutes with nothing but my bare ass vision. And at this point, I have fully recovered almost 30% of my vision, which proves they're using this as a superstitious drill to get you to mask your eyes during the eclipse so they can eventually kill you. You might also want to consider the fact that the whole eclipse is a hoax. If you look here at my scale model of the flat Earth, and the soccer ball represents the moon, and the sun represents the sun, What do you notice about the moon? That's right, it's fake. If you said it's actually a hollowed out space station that the reptilians use to control the central banks, rig the Super Bowl, and start the Maui wildfires from, you'd be right. Therefore, you cannot have a real lunar eclipse if there is no real moon. While your hippie friends are at festivals talking about satanic superstitions like astrology, numerology, and the round earth, you need to be at home prepping, preparing your bunker, getting ready to do battle with an intergalactic race of reptilians that is using this fake eclipse as a martial law drill. What else makes this an illegitimate eclipse is the fact that I read on Twitter from an anonymous user that this eclipse was first predicted by Stephen Hawking while he was on Epstein's island. That's before he got kicked off the island because Bill Clinton was complaining that he couldn't get hard with Stephen around because he looks like the human embodiment of calamari. So if you want to survive the upcoming eclipse, you want to specifically follow to a T these very vague eclipse survival instructions that I've laid out for you. And during the eclipse, if you forget everything else, just start shooting guns at the moon. If we all work together, we can take it down. I'm Don Doomsday, and I believe I'm mentally stable.
What's up, everyone? I am excited to tell